All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And a sincere Shalom to elect out there enduring in this truth, all right, and laboring in these last days. As in addition to the Q&A series. All right, and the question is, should Israelites be out there protesting / rioting? Okay, and the answer is no. Okay, and there's a number of reasons why the answer is no. First off, we're supposed to wait upon the Lord. Okay, and second of all, that's rebelling against the order that the Most High set up. Okay? Yes, our people are in captivity under these Edomites, but we have to follow the rules of the captivity. Okay? Because the Most High put us in this captivity for a reason. Alright, and second of all, alright, this whole thing is a trap, man. These devils, they want you to riot. They want you to riot, okay? They are putting these things in place to convince you to riot. They're making these incidents happen, man. If they wanted to, they could have took that George Floyd tape and made it so that it never went viral on the internet. They take things off the internet all the time that are a lot less gruesome than that. Okay? They take down all kinds of things. There's all kinds of censorship on the internet. The reason why that blew up like that was because these elites wanted it to, man. Because they know that people aren't buying the corona scare anymore. Alright? And now they need some more chaos. They need order out of chaos. Alright? But see, these people protesting and rioting, especially our people, okay, they don't know that they're being set up. Like a sheep is being led through to a slaughter. This is a quote by H.G. Wells. Okay? Who's very familiar with these elites. It says, countless people will hate the New World Order. Okay? And that's what the world is marching towards. It's marching towards a New World Order. Okay? They killed the economies of around the world with this coronavirus. You know, they've created all this legislation over the years to take away the rights of the people and the freedoms of the people, and give them more power in the process. Okay, and they created this big surveillance society, and now that everything is reset, they're going to rebuild it to their liking, to their New World Order. Okay, and the people will not have a say in anything. Alright, that's why it says countless people will hate the New World Order. Because it's not for them. And will die protesting against it. Okay, and will die protesting against it. Because they're going to kill a lot of you protesters, man. Eventually. Okay, right now they're giving off the appearance as being weak. And everybody's getting all excited. Oh, look, they're outnumbering the police, blah, blah, blah. They're taking over the police stations. Listen, man, a lot of these things happen, are coordinated. Okay? They could easily have these cops open fire on you. They could easily send in the National Guard, which it's looking like Trump is about to exercise that step. Okay? They're looking for their reason to create martial law and stomp out all those that oppose their New World Order, man. Because once they impose this martial law, you think they're just gonna take it off as soon as the riots are over? Absolutely not. Okay, they might reduce the severity of the martial law, but once this devil finally gets gets to sink his teeth into some martial law, he ain't pulling that shit back. It's what he's been waiting for, man. Because then he'll have control. Countless people will hate the New World Order and will die protesting against it. We have to bear in mind the distress of a generation or so of malcontents. Okay? And they're paying attention to your distresses because it's mostly young people out there protesting and rioting. And let me say this, man. You know, Esau likes to make it out to be like you know, this is some big race war kicking off, and it is the beginning of that. But at the same time, man, you got a lot of fucking soy boy, white boys out there rioting, man. Trying to fit in, you know, trying to be rebellious and shit. And then you got Jake sticking up for them because they're protesting alongside with them. Well, the scriptures say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. You know, you Edomites, you think you're slick. You know, joining in the cause. But really, man, you're just setting yourselves up for destruction too. Okay? I want to look into the King Alfred plan, man. Because this is all in the plans, man, you know? These devils are looking for a reason to kill you, man. This is why you should not be protesting. Because first off, okay, we are not of the world. Okay, our people are not of the world, and we're not partakers with people in the world. Okay, so should an Israelite protest? That is absolutely no, man. Leave that to the heathen. All right, leave that to the 2/3. This is why we can't get along with the 2/3. Okay, this is why we're not cool with the 2/3. The King Alfred Plan is a supposed CIA-led scheme supporting an international effort to eliminate people of African descent. And then we're going to look up some pictures of the actual documents, okay? Invented by author John A. Williams in his novel The Man Who Cried I Am, Williams described it as a government plan to deal with the threat of a black uprising in the United States by cordoning off black people into concentration camps in the event of a major racial incident. Does that not look like what's in the cards? Okay. The King Alfred Plan first appeared in Williams' 1967 novel, The Man Who Cried I Am, and an account of the life and death of Richard Wright, and afterward to later editions. Williams compares the King Alfred Plan to intelligence programs devised by J. Edgar Hoover. All right, that name is very familiar. In the 1960s to monitor the movements of black militants. Okay? It also bears similarities to rumors in the early 1950s surrounding the McCarran Act, an anti-communist law in which political subversives were to be rounded up and placed in concentration camps during a national emergency. We're in a national emergency right now. Okay? We're in a national emergency right now. Like the coronavirus and all that. So the NDAA and all those, and the suspension of habeas corpus and the Constitution, it doesn't mean anything right now. It holds no weight because we're under a national emergency from coronavirus. All right. You see how everything is a big stepping stone. You know, the past 3 or 4 presidents were put in place for this moment, man. Because what did they do? They made up laws that took away rights from the people and gave the government more powers. More powers of surveillance, more powers of authority. All right? More powers of ownership. When his novel was first published, Williams photocopied portions of the book detailing the King Alfred Plan and left copies in subway car seats around Manhattan. Right, because he probably had a fucking guilty conscience, man. Like, damn, that's crazy. As a result, word of the King Alfred Plan spread throughout the black community. the truth of his existence was often assumed to be unchallenged. Okay? Now we're gonna look up a couple images, see if we can get so you can see how everything's divided, right, into 10 regions. See how you can see how everything is divided into 10 regions, right? Just like there's 10 FEMA regions. Now, this map may not match exactly the plans today, but you know, these devils, they do change their plans once in a while. Okay, but they thought about this for years, man. Don't let these devils fool you. All right, they are working around. These devils are working around the clock, man. They're working around the clock. These are plans. A lot of these plans have been around since a lot of brothers were even on this earth, man. Even alive. Okay? Before we were even born. That's how long they've been taking to perfect these plans. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Right? And the scriptures talk about in Psalm 10 about how they're full of mischief and vanity. You know? They're full of mischief and vanity, man. You know, you act like the media, they act like the media is on the side of the protesters when really the media is just trying to stir up mischief. You know, they had all those people overtaking the CNN building, right? But it's coming out that they just had that CNN sign delivered there that day and painted. Okay? So it was a photo op, man. And let's not forget all the let's not forget all the agent provocateurs involved. You know, it came out that that one cop was joining in on the riots. You know, Esau put some police in there to get the rioters going, man. Just so you can entrap people. But anyways, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And as long as these devils are in power, man, they're going to be devising up mischief for these last days, man. Okay? Now, continuing on, you know, they have it in 10 regions, just like FEMA. Let's see if there's other images here. Right, this got changed to Rex 84. The extermination of blacks in America. There are over 600 prison camps in the United States, all fully operational and ready to receive prisoners. They are all staffed and even surrounded by full-time guards, but they are all empty. These camps are to be operated by FEMA. Should martial law need to be implemented in the United States, the current foreseeable event which will see the implementation of the use of these camps is the coming of the New World Order led by the shadow government. Okay? So it's a trap. That's why the scriptures say there should be as a madman, sparing none. Of course, you're gonna get GMS videos if you put that in there, or at least brothers that follow the apostles, because some of them brothers aren't in the camp, but they're they follow the teachings, man. Here, we'll switch to the standard. Hold on, where could I? Okay, view the chapter. They're 2nd Ezra 16 and 70. Where should I start? 2nd Ezra 16 and 67. Behold, Yahweh himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. Right, so don't partake in these protests, man. Don't do an Isaiah 30 and go to Egypt, go to Pharaoh for help, man. You know, the scriptures talk about how there's going to be sedition amongst men. All right, well, those that have sedition against their governments, man, a lot of them are going to be killed, man, because the governments know this is going to happen. Okay, for to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth. You know, and you notice brothers aren't getting involved in that shit, man. Brothers ain't getting coronavirus. Brothers ain't getting involved in riots. Brothers ain't getting looted. Okay? Because the Lord is protecting us, man. We've been wise with our footsteps. All right? And deliver you from all trouble. So while this trouble is all around us, okay, we're calm, man. Brothers ain't freaking out. All worried to death, man. The other night, they had the protests in my city, man. And the cops came in and told us, you know, we should close up early in case there's riots. And some of my coworkers were downright fucking scared, man. Like they couldn't even finish their damn job. You know? And some of them don't even live in the fucking city. What the hell are you scared for, you know? But that's because these people, they don't have a covering of the Lord. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. And that's when Esau lets loose, man. Okay, that's when he's going to let loose, man. You know? He's going to straight up let loose. Let's get this in Isaiah 65. This is Isaiah 65 and 11. And this is to you Jakes out there, you 2/3 that won't hearken, man, that are out there rioting. You may think that you're doing something good, okay? But you're not, man. You may think that you're doing something for your people, but you're not. Okay? You're not supposed to go to the wicked and establish a covenant with them. That's really what you're doing. You're asking for a better agreement from your oppressor, man. We're supposed to let the Lord handle everything, man. You know, there were times when we were under captivity, and the Lord made our captors a lot less tyrannical. You know, and let off of us a little bit because we started to follow Him more. You know, so the Most High kind of relaxed our punishments. You know? You're not supposed to go to your oppressor for that. You're supposed to inquiry to the Lord for that. Okay, Isaiah 65 and 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord. Right? And another word for forsake is forgotten or put aside. That forget my holy mountain. Right? Because our people, they don't know their nationality. You know, we've been out here in the streets telling you what the solution is. And we've been telling you what your nationality is. We've been telling you the name of your power. That prepare a table for that troop. And that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Okay? So y'all are being numbered, man. Being marked for this great slaughter that's about to happen. Okay? Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. So this scripture is telling you right now, right here, all right, what's going to happen to y'all, man. And it's going to be the Most High who leads you to this slaughter, because you forgot Him, okay? Because you didn't answer. He called and you didn't answer, man. You didn't answer. All right, He sent His prophets out there. He put the videos all over the YouTube, all over the internet, and you didn't listen. And now it's time for you to bow down to the slaughter. Okay? Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Right, the American lifestyle. And now that they took that away, you're begging for it back. Okay? Just look at all the shit on social media, man. I'm not even on social media, and the shit that gets sent to me drives me fucking nuts, man. Some of the shit that I see Jake doing, man. Y'all are fucking embarrassing. Y'all are embarrassingly wicked. Okay? When Esau does wickedness and put it out there, he makes it look natural. Y'all Jakes look like you're trying too hard, man, when it comes to that wickedness. Alright? Well, hey, let me just get this. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Well, hey, the scriptures also say that a natural man is not going to receive the spiritual things, man. Okay, all you people out there that are protesting and rioting, you're natural men. Okay, you're not spiritual. You don't spiritually discern and understand what's going on and how it all pieces together, because the Most High blinded you. All right, 2 Corinthians 2:11. And you best believe, man, a lot of these scoffers that have been bugging us over the years, they're going to get caught up in these riots and get judged, man. And some of their deaths are going to be made public out there for the whole nation to see, or the world to see. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? We're not ignorant of the devices of Satan, man. We're not ignorant to his tricks. We're not ignorant to his bullshit legislation. We're not deceived by his unrighteous decrees. We're not deceived by his soft words. Okay, like y'all are, man. Okay, we know about the King Alfred plan. We know about Rex 84, man. We know this devil wants martial law. Okay? He wants the people to pretty much beg for martial law, man. And that's going on. That's going on right now. You got people that are actually asking the government to do something about these looters and rioters. Now, most of the riots have calmed down by now, but people still want more authority to make sure it doesn't happen again. But that's a trick by these devils, man. You know, that's a trick by these devils, man. I want to get 2 Corinthians. The 10th chapter. Okay. The 3rd verse. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Right, we do not physically war with the things that we see in our life. Okay? We do not fight for our own vengeance. We do not fight for our own freedom. Okay? For our own liberation. The Most High is going to redeem us, man. Yahushai is our Redeemer. Okay? He's the one that's going to buy us back. He's the one that's going to take us out the hands of these devils, man. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Right, and the scriptures say in Romans 8 and 6 to be carnally minded is death, and that's the mindset of 2/3 of Jake, man. They've been sitting there, they've been listening to these fucking rap songs that have basically been grooming them into this thought process. You know, to steal from their fellow man, to shoot their fellow man, shoot and kill, violence. You know, damn near every popular rap song got a fucking gunshot going on at one point in the song. You think that shit is there for shits and giggles? No, it's there to fucking brainwash you idiots, man. You know? For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, right? Because Esau wants everybody to think with a carnal mind. Okay? Because when you're spiritually minded, you have life and peace. You know? We have our hope in the Lord, man. We're prisoners of hope, okay? We're not going to break out of our own prison, man. But mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. Right, and that is what's pulling down this stronghold, man. This stronghold has been going down since 2007. Since the apostles appeared on YouTube. Ever since then, America's been in a slow decline, but in 2020, it's a very fast decline. Okay? That is how we pull down this stronghold. We don't pull it down by burning down targets and spray painting people's houses and stealing computers from old people and tipping cars over, okay? Because after you do that for so long, then what? You know, you got to keep tipping cars over and destroying shit. Eventually, you got to get back to work and eat and pay your bills, man. You know? But yeah, I mean, it is understanding that the people are upset, man. I mean, you know, this police brutality shit's been going on for a long time. And with the internet and with, you know, everybody having a phone now, it's easy to broadcast that thing so that the whole world could see it at once. And that video was a little gruesome. You know, I gotta say, you know. But at the same time, we have to understand as brothers in this truth that things are set up, that judgments are set up, man. Okay? Judgments are set up. We cannot allow ourselves, I'm speaking primarily to you younger brothers in the truth, we cannot allow ourselves to get emotionally swayed by the things that we see in the news, man. Because first off, okay, we don't know what's an inside job and what's not, and we don't know what's real and what's not, man. You know, anybody's death can be faked. Anything could be planned ahead of time. Look at when the incident happened with Trayvon Martin, man. It came out shortly after that his dad was a Freemason, high-ranking Freemason, man. And that the whole thing might have been an inside job. Okay? But the point is that, you know, we're not to bring about the kingdom of heaven by our own might. Okay? We're not to bring it down. You know, we're supposed to let the Lord do these things, man. Wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. In Zephaniah. I think that's the 3rd chapter. This isn't it. Slacky. Slack it. Bear with me. I'll keep searching for it. That's too many results, man. We'll get this and we'll wrap it up. Okay? Slack it. I couldn't find the right. Well, hey, the scriptures do say friendship with the world is enmity with the Most High. Okay? And getting so upset over something like that, you know, to the point where you're willing to risk your own life to hold a fucking sign, knowing that these devils want you to protest, so they could mark you down, okay, and then go get you later, man. It just doesn't make no sense. Okay, but that's because our people are stupid, man. The children of the wicked, man. Their children of men are wiser than the children of light right now, man. Our people, they just don't have the wisdom, man. They just do not have the wisdom anymore. But in the kingdom, they're going to be in their right mind. They're just going to have to get fucking steamrolled on this side, it's looking like. 1 John 2:15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. And if you love this world, man, you're going to want to change it for your own good and for the good of your so-called children, man. Okay? But if you're not of the world, you're not going to care, man, because, we have hope in something else, okay? We know that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. We know that we're at the end of the world. And we know this devil, man. See, that's the problem with our people, man. They don't like the white man, but they don't know. A lot of them don't know that he's the devil, and they don't know that this is the end of his world, man. They think that this shit is just gonna keep going. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world, and that's what they like. Okay? That's where their heart resides, in the lust of the eyes and the lust of the flesh and the pride of life. Jake just wants to sit on social media posting little clips all day of how gangster they are. Or doing a little freestyle, man. Their lives are all in vain, man. All the shit that they do is in vain, man. All right. And the world passeth away, right? The fashion of this world is passing away. Okay? And the lust thereof, right? Because they're going to take away all lusts. All right? By way of ICBMs. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. Right? And you could clearly see that there's a difference in the mindset of somebody that's serious about this truth and the average simpleton peon out there, man. The average simpleton peon will act like this wasn't planned. Okay? Alright, but with that, I had a couple more scriptures that I wanted to go into. But I believe that's pretty much it. I proved my point. Lord willing, I might do a follow-up. Till next time, shalom.